Hey, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are, whenever you are. Thank you for watching this live stream. I am here. Can you guys hear me? I'm not sure if you can. Hang on, let me just make sure I got the right mic. Hope everything is working properly. You know what? I want to switch to this mic. Where is it? External microphone. There we go. How about this mic? Can you guys hear me clearly now? Is it much better? Can you hear everything? Let me know whilst we wait for more people to come into this stream. We're going to try to calm people down, try to get you to relax, even though this is apocalyptic right now. What is going on? Yes, I know. It's like, sell, sell. Okay, yes, you could all hear me great. Okay, awesome. Thank you very much. Yeah, I know. I know. It's like you're wondering, are we about to go through what let's see here. Let me just bring it up here. The Royal Express elevator to hell. Royal Express. There we go. Let me just bring it up. Alrighty. I wonder if I have the microphone. Let me just turn up the volume. And yeah, switch screens here. So are we about to go through this? No. No sound. Not a chance. Okay, there we go. Let's see here. What's wrong with the sound? Are we playing sound to output through? Yeah, that's why. It automatically switched to there. So let's go. Let's do that again.
On my mark. 5.
We're on express elevator to hell. Going down.
2. 1. Mark. Pipe 5 by 5.
All right, guys. Yes, we're in the pipe 5 by 5. Don't worry. We're gonna have a smooth landing, right? Maybe on the Earth, but hey, not on the moon. But we're gonna have a smooth landing either way. Oh man. So we have to joke at times like this, as the market has like dumped on us. And I got in on the Hail Mary, right, a little bit, and then I got it filled for the rest of the fill of the Hail Mary. Once we pumped up here, I was like, oh my God, we're done, because the Hail Mary never gets double tested. So unless we're gonna get wiped out. So, and that's what happened. We got tested again, and kaboom, we were done. I managed to move my stop to break even once I got filled up here. I was like, oh man, no. I wanted to hold it, right, but only to stop the break even and see if we actually just go, this is Bitcoin, and we go crazy all of a sudden. But no, Elon Musk, you heard it. You've seen the damage, right? The destruction, the carnage. I mean, we're all walking bow-legged now, right? We're walking bow-legged. He didn't even bother. Like, we begged him last time to use a little lubricant, man. Yes, he came out and says, right. He reposted this. He cut this tweet out, right, because he responded to Mr. Whale. Most people blocked Mr. Whale, and he had to cut it and tweet it himself, so nobody would have saw this. And Bitcoiners are going to slap themselves next quarter when they find out Tesla dumped the rest of their Bitcoin holdings. With the amount of hate Elon is getting, I wouldn't blame him. Oh my goodness. And he's like, indeed. Why you have to go and do that, man? Why you have to go and do that? You know what? I think this might be some troll. Hopefully, it's some trolling, right? To get the price down so that he could actually buy some on the cheap, right? That he's just saying indeed to the fact that he's getting a lot of hate, right? We could always hope. There's always that hope. But yeah, if you haven't been subscribed to my Twitter, make sure you subscribe to my Twitter followers, right? You can see I'm growing pretty fast here. I have 140, almost 140 thousand subscribers and followers actually, and yeah, we're growing over there. So, wow, Elon, look at this. Look at what you're doing, man. So, what are we doing here, right? Let's do some TA on this. See where we're going. See how bad it's going to be, and whether or not we should, dump and reload. Honestly, it's not a good. I think it's too late to be a short here. I think we could end up right here. Let's start off. We'll start with the longer time frames on the 4 hour. Start there, and then we'll work our way to different time frames. But here's the problem, right? You can see here on the 4 hour, right? We can see sort of like a ascending triangle kind of trying to break itself out here. And the problem with that is that, let's just say we draw this down here, we draw it up right to here, right? The problem with that is that we could end up coming back, bouncing back up here to complete this descending triangle here before we actually continue downwards. Because at the same time, even though we've broken it a little bit, we've broken it with some volume, right? But relative to what we've seen, is not enough to say, yeah, jump in on this trade, right? So I'm a little concerned, a little cautious to say, hey, you should jump in on this trade. Because as you can see, right, we've created a bearish divergence, and depending on how this 4 hour candle closes here, it could turn into a double divergence. So let me just show you what I mean right here by double divergence. So if we expand this, right, you can see as price is going down, the indicators are still are showing that there's not a lot of momentum here. So that's a concern, right? If you're a bear, you should be very concerned. Yeah, and you can see right here, over here, right? Let's just start with this one, right? From here to there, right? You can see we have clear divergence from here to here, right? Over here. And then if we take this divergence here, right here, that could become double divergence. Either we take it to this candle or that one, it doesn't matter at this point. Well, actually, it will matter depending on what this closes at. So we've got about 3 hours, 24 minutes before that close actually occurs. And so, if that close does not turn red, right? Or even if it does, if it just closes up where it is right now, this would create a double divergence between this part and this part right there. And so that's a double divergence, which is very powerful, but it's not confirmed until both the double divergence and both of the double divergences are not completely confirmed until we've actually broken this top side on the RSI, which is at the negative 56 in the oscillation between 0 and negative 100. So that's what we have to wait for before you would take a long position on this. Because that would indicate a bullish reversal. Should that happen? Now, what are the odds of that happening? You don't have to worry about odds of that happening. You just have to wait, really, effectively. So what we see, if we see this, right, you can say, okay, we cleared it, and then what you could do is buy this dip here. So if we did something like that, that could be buying down here would be your, and then taking a stop loss down here would be a decent chance to make a trade with a decent position where you will be mostly playing from strength. So that's what you're looking for, and you have to be patient on that one if you're going to wait on the 4-hour time frame here. Now, some people would buy the break. Sell the break here because this is sort of like a triangle. But because there's only 2 touch points here, I'm not going to be. I'm a little concerned about that. I think we feel that this thing could bounce. Because of all the buying that might be coming in here. Maybe, who knows? Somebody asked Elon Musk to do this to scare the market so that they can get some liquidity from the average Joes who are dumping their Bitcoins because they don't understand what it is. They don't understand that this is money. It's here to stay and it's not going away. And anyone who sells on the dips, right? Basically, people are going to be buying. The smart people will be buying on the dips from the dips who actually sold. So don't be one of the dips who sold all their Bitcoins, especially if you're looking to, you're looking to buy back earlier. Maybe you could have done it here, yeah, right up here. Buy back when you want to buy back when its prices are low, but yeah, it's really difficult to time that, really difficult. Because we could say for sure, we can't say for sure that we're going to get down here. We have to wait and see, right? Anything can happen. And now, if you want to trade this on the lower time frames and trade the short term, then we can talk about that. But that's different type of trading, right? You can see on the short term, right? Wouldn't want to get in front of this with the volume. The volume is indicating that we are going to be turning up anytime soon on the 15-minute chart. So you can't really go long on this at all. Go short on this at all. And then we have clear divergence on the RSI for the shorter time period. Definitely a time to think about taking a long here actually, because looks like my thesis is looking more correct, especially with this volume here going the other way. Yeah. So with that said, let's do exactly that. Let's figure out where we can basically take a long on the shorter time frame here, because things are looking really juicy actually for a short-term long position. Oops, wrong thing. There we go. Okay, so on the 5-minute, right? Let's see here. Let me span that. Right, more divergence here on the 5-minute, as you can see, all kinds. Right. So yes, this is looking more and more like the long that you're looking for. And I'm wondering to get a position of strength. Maybe we come back down past this wick just to really mess with people. Right. Because that's an obvious stop loss run that people are going to, especially on the 5-minute, and because there's such a low percentage risk that you could do 100x here, so they'd have to run this, right? And it looks like they're going to do that. That's why I look for that kind of stuff whenever we're running, looking like we're turning bullish, but. On the 5-minute, look at that. The 5-minute. Okay, that's right. We're looking at we are looking at perpetual swaps, so everybody's panicking out. So that's why it looks reversed on the perpetual swaps, because you understand that the market is filled with people with the wrong psychology, wrong mentality when they get into trading. When they see prices moving down, they feel fear, they feel panic, And so because most people are trading on Bybit and so forth, they're doing actual trading, they're not buying it. These people are actually buying it over here. They're buying the Bitcoin, right? But they could also decide, yeah, I'm going to panic too out of it. But you can see there's a lot more volume coming in from buying. But you could also be wrong. Look at that. We're coming. See this. I knew there was going to stop run this on this because it was just too obvious of a trade here. So I'm going to wait. I'm going to have to wait. I'm going to have to hold on. I'm going to put my hands under me because we've already went too far below this this wick. I'm going to not make any kind of moves just yet. Too many M's, yes. So let's just do that, actually. Let's target this M as the entry point. That makes the most sense. Oof. Wow. Oh, wow. That is crazy. All the way down here. So is it going to actually make the, might as well, if it comes down here, it might as well go all the way to 41. All the way to 41. Yeah, and see how it cleared all these traders out. Everybody went 100x up here, right? They got wiped, right? Because this is where they put their stop loss in the hopes of dreams of getting a big win. No, they didn't get it. They got stopped out. So yeah, we're gonna have to look at that another time. Let's just see what's happening over in Ethereum land. Oof. There was lots. This thing was on a major tear, and now we're like moving the opposite direction in a big way. Wow. On Ethereum, we are going to see possibly $2,500 Ethereum based on the M pattern that we're seeing here on the 4-hour. So if we bring it up, this thing over here, you can see not very pretty. The market like smiled at us heavily, right? Hang on, let me just. When the market smiles at you, it's about to take your money. Oh wow, and yeah, and it ever did here. We're so far, that's the case here, and you can see the target for this pattern here. Here, let me just hold the control key. There we go, and bring this down. Ouch. That's going to leave a mark. Okay, 27. Okay, sorry. It was 20. I thought it was 2,500. It was $2,700 Ethereum before this thing. Yeah, that makes sense. And the 4-hour, the 200-day moving average is going to get hit before this thing turns around, at the very least, if it doesn't come all the way up here. So, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if we come down, bounce off of that, and then just one more test down here, and then off we go. Whew, that's scary. That's gonna put a dent in a lot of people's portfolios. How's everybody doing over here? Oof, wow. Brutal. Continued to go down, and on Bitcoin. Let me just see. Where is the live stream? There we go. Wow, 4,000 people. Whew. Is that a new record for me? Possibly. Well, you know what? You need to calm down. Okay, for all those people who are just tuning in, who wants to know what to do. You bought Bitcoin. You bought it at 50,000. You bought it at 55,000. You bought some at 60,000. Heck, some people bought some at 65,000. And you're wondering, should I sell? Should I get out of the market? And because hey, this is too scary. I can't handle this. Honestly, right? The people who bought Bitcoin in 2017 at maybe 17,000, 15,000, 20,000, they're still okay. Why is that? Because Bitcoin is here for the long run. And you want to be here for the long run. Wow, the chat just went absolutely explosive when I switched to the chat. Hey, you know what? I would like to have some more likes on this chat, because this live stream, because hey, there's a lot of you in here, right? And I'm gonna slow down the chat a little bit, because I want to be able to read some of the stuff that you guys put in there. 900 likes. Wow, thank you very much. You know what? It's a free way to subscribe to help support the channel. So yeah, please do so. Hit the like button and also hit the subscribe whilst you're at it. And also, heck, bell button and all, right? If you don't know how to do that, I think I've got a video on showing you exactly how to do that. It's right here, right? There you go. Then you could also leave a comment, right? It's that simple, and you really help out the algorithm in this channel. Okay. What do you guys want to know? Since there's a lot of you here, and I want to join in and help you guys feel a little bit better about your decisions to buy Bitcoin. Oh man, even slowing down the chat to 60 seconds is really hard. Okay, let's see here. I'm gonna stop this. Anchor, long run. Okay. Yeah, I'm in the anchor for the long run, but I'm in it for a lot of coins for a long run. Only because the little old lady, she's not interested in selling. She sells half only on a double, and some of those coins that she wants to hold for a long time. Well, hey, you know what? It doesn't matter. She can hold it for a long time, because she's got a selling plan that makes her profitable. What do you think about XRP? Well, most people already know what I think about XRP. It's a banker coin, and if you want to support bankers and your enslavement, go right ahead. But at the same time, right, I have a motto, right, that I follow. I said, don't hate it, don't date it, just trade it. And just the average person is just going to buy into XRP because, oh man, it's so fast, man. It's changed a lot better. It's a lot better than Bitcoin, man. And you don't look at they don't read the fine print, they don't read the white paper, right? And they don't understand what it can do to them in the long run. So whilst Bitcoin is a solid currency that will stick around, solid monetary system that will stick around for a long time. So think about that. They can change the rules at any time, right? Because it's federated consensus, meaning that the big boys get to decide what the rules are, not your software. Your software that's installed on your computer does not manage to check to see if they are following the rules. No, they check to see if the people sending coins are following the rules, not you. And so that means they can change it quickly. Right? Try to do that with Bitcoin. Well, it can't, because, right, even the first version of Bitcoin runs well if you were to just download it, the very first version, and you can still send and receive Bitcoins. And that's by design. Okay. So yeah, I know a lot of people out there are still upset with Elon. It's not, and he's free to tweet whatever he wants, right? We need to give him that freedom, right? But we just ask that you just ease in, right? He doesn't jab it in, right? Oh man, that really hurts. That really hurts, Elon. Hopefully you're just trolling us, right? And it's not real. Dogecoin is finally dumping. Okay, let's take a look at that. Okay, Doge. Well, I mean, not in Bitcoin terms. Dogecoin is still good to go, but if it does not break higher, you know what I'm saying, right? If it doesn't break higher, it's like lights out, man. Lights out for the Doge. It's gotta break higher right here, or yeah, it's over. It's over, but it's all over but the crying. So yeah, let's see what happens in the next little while. Let's see here. Okay, what's going on with the 5-minute chart? We have not created any kind. Well, maybe. No, any kind of like chart patterns that I'm really happy to say. Okay, we should take a reversal buy order on Bitcoin. No. The only thing that gives us any kind of clue that we are going to reverse is volume here on the spot market. However, right, it's only one reason, and we're not going to trade off of that one reason at this time. So we have to wait. I'm not going to trade. Well, at least I'm not going to trade off of that one reason. And I'm going to wait until we get more information to make any kind of trade decision on Bitcoin at this time. Would be nice. This looks like it wants to turn into a fractal, positive fractal, reversal fractal. But I don't like the wicks on this candle. But you know, it's still going to be a fractal. These three candles indicate a reversal fractal. It's just that this wick is really close to this one here. My only concern about that. And remember, it is the 5 minutes. So what's it going to give us? Right? Maybe a 2-to-1 risk to reward ratio. Give us up to here before we actually dip down again. Yeah, I don't know if it's worth it for you guys. Alrighty. Oops, I moved the there we go. Okay, so what else you guys got here for me? Wow. Whew. Wow, another 500 people have joined us. Thank you very much. Thank you for the likes, right? Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for all your participation, right? Remember, if you want to trade, right, or join me, if you want to trade this, right, you can head over to, let's see here. I'm going to go to Bybit, right? .davincij15.com. If you want to trade, right, you can trade there. Also, if you can head over to Femex. Also, I have a Telegram group, a public Telegram group, right, that I'm going to share with all of y'all right now that we're building out, but we haven't really started it yet. But for now, since you guys are here, I'm going to view group info, share with you the link, manage group, and public. Yeah, there we go. Come on. Okay, how do we copy this? Control A, Control C, Control C. Okay, t.me/. That just sucks. That how that link works, man. You should be able to share that properly. Yeah. Okay. Fine. t.me/. There you go. There's the link. And I'm going to add that link into the description. Edit. T, www.t, no, https://t.me/ there we go. Hopefully that's it. Okay, what do you guys want to know? Look at Cardano, please. Okay, let's quickly look at that. ADA. Notice I only look at Bitcoin prices. Why is that? Because I don't want to earn money priced in an asset that has a downward trajectory to zero. Bitcoin has an upward trajectory to crazy amounts. And so I want to earn more Bitcoin, not more dollars. So with that said, ADA, it's only started its upward movement. If we move to weekly, you can see we've got a long way to go. Could this thing reverse itself? Yes, it can. And so as a little lady, she would not be interested in buying up here. And neither should any of you, right? You're not crazy like that. You should be interested in buying down here at 61.8 should this thing be the reversal point for ADA. And picking it up some. Because this is, even though Bitcoin could take a massive nap here, right? Massive nap. It's not the end of the bull market. Oh, look at that. We're seeing reversal signs on exactly at the 40% mark. Exactly as predicted. Exactly as predicted. Oh my gosh, yes. The reversal signs are there now, starting to show up. So we might get a bounce here. And all alts are gonna reverse course. And this is a time where you should be the little lady is gonna do some shopping. Because the bull market is not over. It's not over. It's taking a pause at the best, at the worst case scenario. It's taking a pause for now. And yeah, it's gonna be interesting because at that point in time, everything will go nuts because we'll have corporations and so forth. They'll have enough lead time to like really start hammering and entering in this market in a very big way. They need a lot of time, right, to get in. They're not like you and me where we go, oh, I like that, bye. No, they can't do that. So, yeah, they have to do a lot of planning and a lot of research before they can do anything in the market. And of course, they want the market low, right? When they do finally get the chance to buy. So, sell your altcoins now? Hell no. I don't think so. I mean, you could, right? The reversal signs are there, right? But make sure you have a plan to get back in, right? And if you have a plan to get back in, you could sell. But most people don't have plans. They just don't. And they don't. And then when they do have plans, they break them. So let's just say your plan is to sell the Bitcoins and sell your altcoins on any signs of reversals on the dominance chart. Well, now we're seeing signs of reversal. So go sell your altcoins. Okay, so you do that. Now, when you have a plan, you must have a plan for when you're right and a plan for when you're wrong. Because that's what's going to happen when you're in the market. You're going to be right or wrong. So make sure you have a plan for either side, either event, right? So assuming you're right, where are you going to buy? Well, obviously, right? 61.8, 78.6 are key levels that you would be interested in buying. So this is where you would buy back some of your alts. Now, if you're wrong, right, what do, right? And how do you know that you're wrong? Because effectively, this market could, just go a little bit higher, right? And then reverse on you. right? Especially with these altcoins, right? They could either take off completely, and effectively, you're going to have to let it go, right? That would be the proper plan in this market if you're going to sell right now. So if you're selling right now, your ADA here, and ADA just decides to continue on its regular scheduled bull market, there's really effectively nothing you should do, right? You should other than, oh well, set my fibs up here, I guess, right? And do that, and then buy back down here, and just move the buy order back to the 61.8, 78.6. It sucks, but it's the right thing to do. And most people don't do the right thing. But good luck with that. I hope you do pull off the right thing. Well, I want to thank everyone. Well, 2,000 likes, right, for subscribing, for watching this video, for joining this live feed. It's a privilege to be here and an honor to have so many people watching my videos and asking questions and joining in the discussions. Hopefully you will join the Telegram group, and where we can also have some more discussions and join in there as well. Okay, let's see here. Do we have new people in here? Yes, we do. Thank you. My MetaMask, my bank account. Okay, that's a good one. Okay, now I think it's reversed now. thanks to Elon. Oh man. Yeah, no one panic. It's all good. We've all seen this before. We all know how Bitcoin is, right? And it's not the end of the world, right? Can this turn into a normal cyclical bear market? I think it's too early for that, right? But keep in mind, we were in a solid bull trend from March of last year until now, with very little pullbacks, very little negative runs. Well, there was a few, but still wasn't as many as it was. And then after September, we just went absolute parabolic from there. So you have to accept that we have to, like, you know, cool down a little bit with Bitcoin, because if you bring up the weekly chart, right, in the bigger picture, you can see, okay, maybe we should cool off here. Unfortunately, we closed below the 21 EMA. Things are not going to be positive. We got another 3 hours before we close. Right? Is it going to close below the 13 EMA? Most likely. Not yet. 3 hours. 21 EMA. Sorry. Is it going to close below the 21 EMA on Bitcoin for the weekly? Yeah. So the first stop target now, after that, once we close below that, will be the 41,000. We have to hold that approximate area right around here. You can see there's a little bit of, like resistance in that area. We have to hold that. We break down. We can see 30,000, right, before we see the bottom and any kind of reversal chance. We hold the line here, though. It's not like off to the races. We need to, like, W off of that line several times, maybe even to say, hey, this thing's time to go, right? So don't expect, right, miracles here, right? Because that ain't gonna happen. They ain't gonna happen. Miracles such as oh, what's that? Bitcoin goes like this. That's gonna be a miracle. at this point. But you never know. You never know. You never know. Charlie, you might get Jeff Bezos coming out and saying, screw it, I'm going on it. Yeah. Wow, 5,000. Wow. If you guys continue to increase the current views, I'm going to continue talking because that's incredible, right? Amazing. 5,000 viewers, current viewers almost. I am astonished. Okay, let's see here. What else do you guys want to talk about? Since I've got a captive audience. 6 digits coming. Oh man. Okay. Let's see. How bad will it get? Well, it could get as bad as 30,000, but we have to wait and see. Right? Because it could turn around at 40,000, right? But we have to wait and see. No need to support Elon Musk starting now. What he did only gave him advantages for him, not for us. I know. It sucks. We have to let it go. Come on, Da Vinci, buy the dip. Move the price up. Okay. All right. I'm hitting the buy button right now. Oh, wow. Fiat to the moon. Oh, darn. Okay. Let's see here. What else you guys got for me? You're the man, true OG. Yeah. Thank you. Appreciate it. Wagwan. Wagwan. J15. Oh, man. That's funny. For those who didn't understand what Wagwan is, what is going on? Oh, wow. Okay, let's see here. My throat's a little dry. Okay, what else do we have here? Is there any cool questions? LTC never hit its all-time high. Why? Because it's not a useful type of coin, right? It's just a copy of Bitcoin, which it's effectively at this point just a test bed for some of the cool features that people have invented for Bitcoin and decided, you know what, I don't trust it in Bitcoin. So some of them, they're like, okay, fine, you don't trust it in Bitcoin, so we're going to implement it in Litecoin, show you Bitcoin how it works. That's where it is at right now. Don't buy Tesla, only V8. Okay, fine, maybe. What would you stake? Honestly, I'm not sure staking is for me because of the little lady strategy is more profitable than staking would be. So that's why I'm not feeling the staking. Then yeah. So, but it is fine for some people because you come from the passive income strategy kind of level of interest. So yeah, if you're interested in passive incomes, yeah, sure, go ahead and stake. Are you from off planet? Let me think about that one. No. Oh man. Dodge is a copy of Litecoin. Although, man, what the you think is happening? WTF you're talking about? Okay, Dogecoin might be a copy of Litecoin. However, I don't think it was a copy of Litecoin. I think it was a copy of some other coin. That was a copy of Litecoin. But anyways, Dogecoin's a meme coin, right? It's a coin designed for the kids to spark their imagination, and it was first designed as a joke, and now it's designed. Now it's for for the kids to believe that, hey, you know what, I could buy thousands of this coin, and one day it could be worth $1 coin, and then I'd be super rich. And I didn't think that was going to happen, but it did, and there we are. Here we are, and Elon was embracing that mentality, right? In Dogecoin. Let's do some dots. Let's do a little bit of dots. Let's put a dot in it. Let's see here. Dotty. Dotty. We like to party. Oh wow. Did dot decide to break out? Wow. And I had a buy order at a stink bid here, and it's like, nah. It was like, nah, not feeling that. Nah. But you know what? I have a feeling that if Bitcoin breaks down here, and we're having a double bubble kind of situation, we might get a bounce here on the dominance for a while, but then once Bitcoin stops, right? Maybe at the 50% level, which is $30,000 or something like that, or maybe it stops at the 40,000 and chops sideways. If that happens and we chop sideways here, we could end up seeing this and then seeing a breakdown. And if we break down, we need to hold the 35% level. So I think we most likely hold the 35% level. This is probably right here. So if we hold the 35% level, yeah, even if I think we hold the 35% level, even the move here, we'll see a lot of alts start to pop off. Now, if we don't hold the 35% level, this thing could go parabolic down all the way to 12% rapidly. Yeah. So you could see your alts like this. I mean, you can see the face rip. You can see how there's no face rip happening in DOT, but it's coming. There's going to be a day where DOT looks like this. Whoop. And of course, like that. Eventually. But yeah, it's going to be something like that, right? Priced in Bitcoin. So we might be on the verge of that happening. Not saying we will, we might be. All right, wow. Increasing volume of people coming in to watch my channel. Unbelievable. Thank you very much. And like, I don't know what to say. I'm like, wow, thank you. Okay. And if you want to give back, right, just, hit the like button, hit the subscribe, hit the bell button and all. That would be great. Dodge to zero. Well, I don't think Dodge is going to zero. Right. Google star 4. No, I'm not going to do that. Okay, don't hate on Elon Musk, man. He's just doing his job, and maybe he's being forced, right, to do this. Who knows? We don't know what his true reason, but to jam one of us up our buttocks. But he did it, and we're just going to have to walk bold-legged for a while, and try to survive it. Try not to think about it. That's all. All right. So somebody wants to see algo. All right. So Nothing going on with algo except it is still in a bullish trend, and it's just waiting for its rocket fuel to go. Right? I think once we do go, once it's liftoff, right, it's going to be moving very fast. You can see that here, right? And I'm pretty sure this thing was around for a while, so we might see this thing. I think this thing was a lot higher on another chart. But let's just assume that's all there is. Right? I'm going to ignore that scam wick. Right? I mean, 1.618 up here, and you can see the 4, which is up here, which is not a big deal. This price action was up there before. Could be quite interesting when this thing goes. What's concerning me, though, right? This is very concerning. We are seeing lowers. We were seeing volume leaving when price action is going higher. So let's just start it from here. You can see it. It is bad. This is bad. That's a little concerning. So although the price is moving higher, people are trying to get out more often than they are trying to get in. That's what that says. Kind of scary. That's a little concerning. I have to admit, that's concerning. Okay. So I'm going to answer one more question, and I'm going to call it a night because it's late. Here, it's 1 a.m. What about Stellar? Stellar, okay. What about Stellar? I think Stellar is XM. Yeah, I think that's it. I think Stellar is that. Let's see here. Yep, I was right. I got paid on Stellar. Got paid. So yeah, Stellar's gone, flatlined for a while, and now it's starting to break out. We can see Stellar probably come back up to this level where we'll see some serious resistance priced in Bitcoin, and then we'll see from there. That's a long ways from wave, so don't expect this overnight, but you can see we created a nice cheeky W, and off we went to the races, right? Just like that. Right? And we're breaking up higher. This is a breakout, so you can expect probably some crazy move forward at this point in time with Stellar, because this is a clear breakout from its trading range for the last, let's see here, year and a half, no, 2 years actually, yeah, 2 years. Just under 2 years, 22 months or something like that, 20 months or something like that. Yeah, so it's been a long time that the Stellar holders have been suffering. Now they're getting paid. They're getting paid. Alrighty, I'm gonna end that here. Thank you all for watching. Thank you for joining. Wow, I can't believe that there were so many people watching this show. I really appreciate everybody who came in on this stream. I know it's scary at times when price action moves down and not up. It's not very fun to be in a market that's actually moving down, but it is part of the market, and you have to relax, take a deep breath, chill. Right? If you jumped in with money that you should not have, maybe you should wait for a bounce and then sell. And you shouldn't have done that. If you're in this with money that you don't need for more than 2 years, you just need to calm down, hold the Bitcoins, because within a relatively short time, will be back well above the 65,000 and more. So you don't have to worry, because Bitcoin, right? It is going to be the future. It's going to be the future monetary system, and you need to hold on to it so that you are part of that monetary system and have unimaginable amount of wealth just from holding maybe even 0.28 Bitcoin in the distant future of maybe 10 years. Like, and 10 years can go by like that. So don't think it, even though you're thinking, oh man, I can't wait 10 years. Yes, you can. You can continue at your job. You can continue working hard, adding more Bitcoins, and then eventually, when it's money, boy, you don't have to work anymore. And that's the goal. Well, maybe you don't have to. Maybe you'll still work. Maybe you'll work on something that you want to work on, and not what your boss wants you to work on. And that's the best thing to do. So, all right. Well, with that said, thanks again for watching, and hopefully I'll see you guys tomorrow. Cheers.